Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen. We talking practice.
Hey. It's a 12 o'clock Siren recap. Matthew Harvey here, oh my lord. Southeast corner of the Leonard Square Cowboy Corner. On my left hand is James Tallboy Hartley.
I'm pretty tall, and I'm growing outward now, too. I've stopped growing up. I'm growing out. On my left is Jason Fuller.
It is. I want a nickname.
Chicken Fingers.
That's my dog's
Oh,
name.
man. I love that name, though. For your dog, anyway.
He chose it himself.
Did he? Chicken Fingers.
Well, he didn't speak it.
Well, it was
He
more
barked
his
it.
passion for chicken fingers.
Well, I'd call him Turbo because he's so quick, but he kind of gave me this look when I gave him that name. And I said, all right, well, you could pick. And then he proceeded to run to the kitchen, and he brought back a chicken finger.
Is he golden brown?
So it's stuck.
He's kind of lemon
Is he-
colored.
Is he golden brown?
He is white with brown ears and some tick spots.
Cool.
Man, here we are.
What's up, fellas? It's been a while. We got a lot of stuff going on.
We do, man. We had the Siren had a busy week this week.
We still have a few busy weeks to come.
We do, man. With the event coming up on the 30th, and then right after that, we got to get on it with the float.
Yeah.
You know.
Before anything, thank you very much to Roger Alexander for coming out.
Yeah.
thanks,
someone on
Roger.
short notice.
It was short notice. I think it was a good conversation too, because I think episode 1, or maybe even the intro episode, we talked about trying to affect positive change in Leonard, and I think Roger's kind of on that.
He's on board.
He's on board. So yeah. Thanks
Speaking
to
of that, November 30th.
November 30th.
What's going on November 30th?
What is it, Matthew?
It's the Thanksgiving with the Siren.
What are we
right
doing?
here at Cowboy
That's
Corner,
us.
the southeast corner of the Leonard Square.
Yeah.
We're
A
the
toy
Siren.
drive to benefit children of Leonard, Texas, in association with the Leonard Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah. I mean,
Miss Gay Dool is heading up that. What am I?
that charity event.
That toy drive?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah.
I think is what I was looking for.
Well, I think we said it. We probably said it on here. No kid should ever be hungry, and no kid should ever not have Christmas. And this toy drive is going to affect one of those, right? So we're going to try to make sure kids wake up with Christmas presents.
How are we going to do that?
Here's the name of the game. It's games.
Yeah.
It's
We're gonna have
games.
some games.
What kind of games?
And we want people to come up and bring a small cash donation, $10, $20, whatever you got.
Yep.
If you've only got $1, bring it.
Bring
if
a
you've got
dollar.
$150,
If you got a roll of quarters that you got lying around, we'll take quarters.
Yep.
Come donate for a good cause. Toys for Children here in Leonard, Texas. We'll be taking cash donations, toys, unopened, a new inbox, unopened. It's not preferred, I think. Cash donation is preferred.
Cash donation. That's the easiest
It's the
for
simplest.
the chamber.
Yeah.
It's the simplest. And
Yeah.
And I
it's
wanna
the
be-
holidays. We know a lot of people don't have time to
Go shop.
run out and shop.
They're
So
buying
if
in-
you don't, bring
they're
a few
buying-
bucks.
They're
And
buying in bulk, too, so that cash goes to a discount.
they
and it goes
are,
to
and they
getting a
get
better
certain deals. I think Gay alluded to.
Stretch your dollar.
Yeah, so she can find ways to make best use of those monies.
Yep.
So
And I want to be very clear: every dollar that's donated goes to that cause. We
Yes,
don't
directly.
recoup. Like we're Matthew, you are volunteering the building and the place. We're all coming out of pocket for the food and the stuff.
Big B Bounce a Lot has donated
yes.
a bounce house of some sort,
Uh,
weather permitting,
Lee's-
which is great.
Lee's restaurant,
Ooh.
they want to send a few
This is
pizzas
new.
over.
Yeah. All right.
We talked to Lee this week, and she wants to help the kiddos out. And
Blue Bonnet
That's good
meat.
to hear.
We're gonna-
Blue
they're gonna
Bonnet
throw
Meats.
some
We're gonna have
food
some food trays out.
Yes.
Meat and cheese trays.
So there will be some food here.
Yeah.
Food and drink and
A few pizzas, maybe some cool snack
But what we're
trays.
going to do is some cornhole, ping pong, and domino tournaments, and I think we want to do maybe $1 per entry.
Yeah.
Just a
Which
dollar,
also
a
goes-
dollar to entry, just to make sure you're serious.
Yeah.
$1 per person per entry for any tournament, and then we've got some trophies.
We might even
We
put that
do.
up on the.
We've got
we have
some
some-
cool trophies.
We have
that
some
up on
really
the
cool
Facebook.
trophies. I'm holding one for the cornhole tournament.
Yep.
And it looks like a bronze kind of version of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
He is
ripping his shirt
ripping
off.
his silver shirt off to reveal his
V.
his muscles.
He's got a
And
V
he's
on it.
really intense, and he's standing on a plaque and a little cornhole board.
Yeah.
And it says 12 o'clock Siren Toy Drive Cornhole, first place winner 2019.
Yep.
We will put these on tonight when we post the pictures.
I put the generic photo of him on the
Nice.
previous post. But yeah,
No,
we'll do
that's
that.
right.
We'll
That's
do
right.
that.
We don't do anything generic
I
around
hadn't
here.
gotten him in yet, so I just wanted to get him out there.
I'm
Jason
excited.
took part of a tradition this past weekend. You
Yeah,
were
no
down
doubt.
there in Aggie Land.
I did. I went to College Station. We actually stayed in Franklin.
Yep.
Cool.
The
which
big
is
thriving metropolis of
down the
Franklin.
road from where James Hartley himself grew up in Buffalo.
Yep, Leon
You went
County,
to-
Texas.
You went to the game too.
I went to the Leonard Tigers versus Troop in Forney Friday night to cheer on our boys, and unfortunately they lost. So their
Came up a bit
season,
short.
they did. Their season is over, but Troop played well, and it was a hard-fought victory for Troop. Leonard made them work for it, that's for sure. It was cold.
Yeah.
It was real cold in Forney that night, and from there we drove to Franklin, which is a 2.5-hour drive from Forney. And we got to our hotel after midnight. The next day we got up and we went to Aggie Land to College Station. And we milled around. We ate some good food and we saw some really cool stuff. And then we got to sit in with 103,000 of our closest
My
friends.
gosh, that sounds miserable.
It's a lot of fun there in College Station because they're not just loud fans. They are disciplined fans, and they
Sure.
rehearse their yells. And
Yeah.
so they're organized.
Right.
What's your favorite yell?
Probably when they beat the hell out of whoever they're playing.
Yeah.
Beat the hell out of South Carolina.
Yeah.
And they do it as many times as needed
Yeah.
for that win. But to hear 103,000
Yeah.
screaming in unison is pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a good game. The Aggies won big, and we got to get out of there a little bit early.
That's what English soccer's got going for them, in my opinion.
It just
Chanting,
Aggie's the same
gang
way, just
chants.
less riots.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
But it was cool. It was real cool. And then the next day, before we came home to Leonard, we went through the Franklin Safari drive-through,
Cool.
and it was really cool. A
Yeah.
lot of cool animals there.
Best animal. What'd you see? What was the coolest part of it?
I like the prairie dog towns.
Yeah.
I think my wife came away with a newfound love for camels.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have a really cool giraffe exhibit, too. You can feed giraffes. And
Well, when we went to the one in where was it? Gentry, Arkansas, the giraffes, they were like big, like loving deer.
they are. They
Yeah.
are, man, they are aware of people that are there to feed them
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, they're all about you.
They know
Yeah.
the
They're
deal.
your friends.
That's my wife's favorite, but camels may be her new second favorite.
Well, they're also kind of gorgeous too. Like they got the long eyelashes and all that.
They had
Yeah. It's
more
creepy.
than one white buffalo,
Wow.
American bison. They were white, like Ted Nugent's
Did you hear about that one
song.
that got killed on 380?
I'm gonna,
buffalo?
Somebody killed it, not like got hit by a car. Yeah, White Buffalo is Indian property or something like that. The
Goodness.
people that owned it, maybe.
man,
It was a big story
I have not heard
I
that.
got
a few years ago.
I got a story for that. I'm gonna out some. No, I'm not gonna out them. I'm not gonna out them here, but
Not
I'm
if
gonna.
it pertains to a white buffalo, please.
No, what if it
There's some,
pertains to a white deer?
Okay.
And they may have been hunting in New Mexico on a reservation, and this albino deer comes out, and they shoot it, as would any hunter, right?
Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime animal.
But
It was two people dressed up as a deer.
No.
It's sacred.
no, they're on a reservation
Oh.
where people think of these things as like spirit animals,
Yeah.
and they might have got ran off that reservation, like
Oh, no.
left in a hurry.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a
Sorry, I
mistake
missed
I
the
probably would
reservation
have
part.
also made.
Yeah. Anyway, thought it was
Chewed
funny.
'em.
It's a yeah, chewed 'em. It's a
Chewed 'em.
funny story when you hear it from
Oh, man.
the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Yeah.
And his name was?
I'm not
We're not
saying.
gonna- we're not gonna
kidding.
say that
Good
name.
job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, so that was my weekend.
that was.
We're back now. We're back to work, to our 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
I did survival training.
Gig 'em.
I did survival training this weekend.
Oh yeah,
You did?
Texoma.
I saw some pictures. That place looks really pretty.
You took my tent.
Yeah, I did. I slept in your tent. Shepherd Air Force Base Annex on Lake Texoma. It was kind of a good deal drill for us, right? We've had a busy year with exercises and getting ready to go to war with Iran or North Korea or China or whoever we're going to go to war with next. And we're going to have a lot of exercise next year. So we said, hey, you know what? We're going to go camp this weekend. We're going to do some survival refresh, but we're also going to drink some beer and grill some steaks. It was a good time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Heard that. What
It
kind
was-
of steaks?
They were actually longhorn steaks. A buddy of mine that's in my unit does like show cattle longhorns, and then when they're done with them, he butchers them. And people think that longhorns are bad eating, and that is not the case. They're kind of they're leaner. They're the opposite of Wagyu, right? But man, it was really good, really good.
I'd like to have a longhorn.
Well, so
probably not
here in
like
the here in the great
bulldog
state
or
of
something.
Texas. The unit I'm in is the 136th Contingency Response Flight, and we're known far and wide in the Air Force, and we're about to be known even more far and wide because we're putting longhorn horns on our trucks, on our Air Force trucks. So that's what we're doing. Your tax dollars at use,
Cool.
everybody. So that's why I say taxation's theft. What'd you do, Matthew?
My wife was out of town, and I just kind of laid low.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a quiet weekend for me.
you get to watch whatever you
Recoup.
want.
Yeah, Jim suggested I should watch this show, and I watched a lot of
The
it.
Mandalorian.
No.
Oh.
Nathan for you.
Oh yeah.
It's
Some
a
kind of quirky
spoof on
indie. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty funny stuff. So I did that a lot.
Cool. Very cool.
I revisited with Edward Sutherland from
You did.
previous
He
episodes today. Matter of
interviewed
fact.
you, correct?
Yeah, he interviewed me for the North Texas E-News. He's I guess his boss the guy that
Some
runs
of you
it
may
asked-
not know that our very own Matthew is an entrepreneur
Yeah,
and
so
an inventor.
He
Sure.
he was curious as to how I came back here, why we're here, what I do. He didn't know anything about me. I was asking about him, and he was like, "Well, I'm kind of curious as to." He was pretty intrigued by this podcast and that somebody
Still?
took a shot. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Has he listened? since?
He was really impressed with, I guess, our appreciation of like production and the Lee Peacock thing. He was really excited about that. So, yeah, we chatted for a while.
He's an interesting fellow. He was
Yeah.
cool when we had him on the show. It was a really cool.
He was very
very knowledgeable.
knowledgeable and strong in his beliefs.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can respect that.
Yeah,
Most of
absolutely.
Yeah, we caught up today, so that was kind of cool.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Well, congratulations
Yeah.
on being featured in North Texas.
Thank
E!
you.
This is the second interview Matthew's
actually,
done this week.
Really?
I had an interview with Miss Betsy Barlow as well.
Really?
Of the Leonard
Blevins.
Graphic. Yeah.
It's Betsy Blevins.
Blevins.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. God, I'm
I know.
terrible about
Amber
Sorry,
Bonds,
Betsy.
Betsy
I'm
Barlow.
terrible
Yeah.
with the names that we knew from high school.
Yep.
I apologize. But yeah, she did a spot on me for the graphic and
Yeah,
little
the Leonard
kickbacks
Graphic,
piece.
our very own newspaper
Yeah.
here in town.
So
We
that's
have an
cool.
ad.
Exciting.
The 12 o'clock siren now has an ad. I
And we
saw
are
it.
now featured in the Leonard Graphic.
The
It got-
12 o'clock
got that
siren has
taken care
some
of.
new developments, some
Yep.
official stuff coming
I
up.
think we mentioned some excitement at the top of this.
Yeah,
or
we
was that
did.
Last
We,
episode?
No, we did. We talked about this week was busy. We
Yeah, that's what it was.
Matthew went out and talked to Skydive Dallas and Farmhouse Coffee,
Yep.
potential new guests. I went out and talked to Juba Pizza Bar
Yeah.
and talked to him.
I went to a pizza bar myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
We also got a new
some
banner.
pizza hooked up.
Yeah.
I did. I went to Lee's restaurant here in town, and I spoke with Lee, and she wants to help the kiddos. So,
Yeah.
like I said a few minutes ago, she's going to want to send some pizzas over for our deal on the 30th. So
Cool deal.
that was very
Cable.
generous of her, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we have that's new? I'm looking at something that's pretty exciting
Got a
and
new
new.
backdrop.
We do.
We
It's
just
going to be
got-
featured in those pictures that you're looking at on
Yeah,
Facebook.
should be here November 30th too.
Yep.
Very cool.
Be on
Yeah.
display with the red carpet and get a picture in front of it.
Matter of fact,
We got some
we
new logos.
encourage that.
I would like to see our listeners here on the 30th, our friends, taking photos in front of that. Maybe
On the-
some with
on the
us.
red
Maybe
carpet.
pretend like you are us
We'll get a
in
big
your
old
picture.
get a big old shop
You
spotlight.
could do Matthew's thumbs up. You could do James's gangster lean, and you could do my blank stare.
Got to wear a sport coat though.
Yeah, or a pearl snap shirt.
Yep.
Maybe some shorts.
I was gonna call you James Miami Vice Hartley, but you took the jacket off.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had you had a white jacket on, I think, or tweed.
It's
Beige.
herringbone.
Okay, there you go.
You
Herringbone.
need a hat.
Like
That
a
would've-
fedora.
Yeah, that would complete your own,
Spain.
just your own like signature hat,
Oh yeah, maybe I can get one from Standard Hat Works.
dude. Let's do that.
Let's do
Let's
that.
make that happen.
Let's do the.
Can
12
they be an
o'clock
official
siren.
sponsor?
Maybe they'll come on the
They-
podcast.
That's
They-
it. That's all I want is a hat. out
They
of the
liked
deal.
our story.
They did?
Jamie finally got his Standard Hat Works hat in on
Really?
his
on
Instagram,
Instagram.
and he shared it. So I did a little share of his
I seen that.
photo on
Right.
our stories, saying that here's a little follow up on the
You're
Standard hat we
referring to
discussed.
Jamie Gleaves of Whiskey Myers,
Yes,
one
sir.
of our
Yes, sir.
friends of the show.
Yeah, the
He got a
Siren's
lid.
own.
He got a custom lid made
Yeah, he
from
got his
Standard Hat
new-
Works, and
his
it
new
looks sweet.
It looked very good, so I shared it out, and of course it tagged Standard Hat
He
Works.
looked like
in
a
it, and they
young
liked it.
Undertaker kind of. Remember Undertaker from like the
Yeah.
90s?
Yeah,
Like
Him
he looked a
and Paul
little
Bearer.
bit. Yeah. Would that make Tony Paul Bearer?
Yeah.
Oh, the Undertaker. Tony, Jamie, if you're listening.
Tony, you need to gain some weight and put on corpse paint
Yeah.
or whatever.
Start carrying an urn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get on that, guys, if you could.
Yeah.
No, it's a cool hat, man. I want a Standard hat so bad.
I do
I'm
too.
going to make it happen one of these days. I don't know what kind of hat I want.
I don't
but,
know how much I should budget for.
What
Yeah.
do they run?
I
know we
don't
discussed
know.
Whatever you want to spend, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, what's the
You
least
can,
could
I
you
know
get away
s-
for spending $500?
Yeah, I know Standard will they will kind of bring up to date or customize a hat that you bring. If you have an old like family heirloom hat, you can
That's
carry
cool.
it to them and they will restore it, reshape it. So that's kind of neat.
That is cool.
Cool.
I want
Yeah.
one.
Standards in Waco. Is that
It
correct?
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Man, we
That's
should
what
make
he
a
said.
trip, man.
Let's
We
do
should
it.
really look into that. I want one. I want one bad.
We should all go get fitted for them.
Then we should do the royal plunge with our Standard hat on.
I've never been. I've always been a ball cap
Probably
guy.
not a
You
good
know,
idea.
I usually stick to a hat until it's too disgusting to wear anymore.
Yeah.
But I've had like 4 hats in my life, and one of them's hanging
hats
around
for
here.
me
And it's
anymore
gross.
are only a way to sop up sweat in the summer.
But I
That's about it.
desperately want some kind of cool like Western style custom.
I always
hat.
tell my wife I want a Western outfit.
You
like
have
a
one.
country outfit.
You had one.
Yeah,
Not
you have a.
not Three Amigos.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of Western.
It's
It is
Western.
very
It's
Western.
Southwest.
One that's not $20 off of Amazon.
It was like 45, but
Pee Wee Herman style.
yeah,
Mm.
it should have been 20 for the way they fit us.
Yeah,
You know,
yours fit well.
Yours fit great.
shoulda
I don't know what
cost
you're
$500.
talking
Mine
about.
fit
Yours
great.
shoulda
It didn't
cost
feel
$500
great. I know
bucks.
that.
You looked like
you
500
look like
bucks.
you look like $1 million.
It
Yeah.
did not fit. Now, yours sadly did not fit very well.
Not
Yours
at
looks
all.
like it was sprayed on.
We
Yeah.
should get you a longer blouse.
Yeah, I think I'll customize that.
That's it. You could just get a white shirt that was
Yeah, long enough.
it wasn't bare midriff.
Cravat. Cravat.
Maybe
Cravat,
a different
yeah.
cummerbund.
I got
Yeah.
it this time.
One that fits.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just carry that hat down there, my Three Amigos
Hey,
hat.
can you
to-
restore this?
Yeah, can you shape this and make it look cool?
Yeah, and he'll go, but El Guapo. Is it possi-
village, rape the horses, and ride off on the women.
Pillaged.
Oh, man.
Plundered. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Great movie.
So here we are. We're coming up on Thanksgiving next week. What's your favorite
Yep.
Thanksgiving foods?
Cranberry sauce.
Really?
Just
Are you that
cranberries.
guy?
I love cranberry
Ah.
sauce.
Okay.
You don't like it?
I'm not a big fan of a lot of the traditionals.
Really?
Traditionals.
I like
I'm like a ham
stuffing.
and turkey guy, man. Like,
Yeah.
do y'all do ham too? I know
Yeah.
some families do, some don't.
Yeah.
We
Not
always
so
did.
much.
We do ham
Some
and
turkey
we've
and
had
ham.
'em. The ham seemed to go slower in our house, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
my dad
Dude.
makes one that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a big
smash
fan
that.
of the leftover ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That's one
That's
of the
pretty
best
good.
things about Thanksgiving is like the 3 or 4 days after.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I
I agree.
like
We're hosting this year,
green
actually.
bean casseroles.
Cool.
Oh.
What
One of
time?
my favorites.
What time should we?
Hey,
should we
come
be
on
there?
over? Yeah, come on over. I'm not sure yet, but come on over. Yeah, we're hosting, so we're gonna have some family around, and this will be our first time hosting. Little, you know, that's a little
Cool.
nerve.
It's a little, it's a
Passing the
little
torch.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Now that my wife and I have a house, we've kicked it around. It's not going to be this year, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And the thought of that kind of scares me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Having all the
We
folks
have-
over and
I can't think of anything that's really like a family heirloom, like that I would say, oh, that's,
Like your
passed
family
down.
dressing.
Yeah.
fine china or something.
But I would consider, and I think all my family would agree, the electric knife that we own now is in my possession. I think we kind of didn't return it to
So
my
if you're the
parents.
man of the house and you're hosting, it's kind of your job to carve the turkey, right?
Right.
I don't care. My dad's gonna carve it.
Yeah.
I might watch him and
But
learn
we-
from him this year.
At some point, you're going to have to do
Yeah.
it. So it's
Yeah.
We own this electric knife, and it's from probably 1990, maybe
Nice.
maybe even older, 89 possibly.
Oh,
but it's got like it's got the marks of every Thanksgiving past. You know, it's got you can tell it's
seen some things.
it's seen some
You know,
things. Yeah.
that reminds me that not far from now will be Christmas. And when you guys were building your house, I made a promise to your youngest son that my wife and I would spend the night before Christmas.
Oh,
And when your house was finished.
well, come on.
So
Let's do that.
maybe this is the year that I
exciting.
will make that happen for Walker, and we'll come spend the night.
Yeah.
We'll do Christmas stuff.
Yeah, let's
Read
do
the
that.
night before Christmas and all that.
That'd be
That'd be cool.
fun.
It would
We'll
be
all
fun.
wear PJs.
You know
yeah,
what?
and everybody sleep in a pallet in the living room or something. That'd be fun.
I could be Santa.
Yeah.
There
I used
you
to do
go.
that at our house.
Yeah.
We could arrange that.
Let's do that.
That'd be cool.
Christmas Eve.
Let's do the day before Christmas
Yeah.
Eve because we go out of town. We do our
Oh.
Christmas
Yeah,
Eve in
and
Buffalo.
right after Christmas is the Leonard Holiday Tournament. We have plans to
Ooh.
be there.
Yeah, we
so-
got to do that.
and we're gonna make some cool stuff happen there. We're gonna give our listeners a Christmas gift.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's gonna
bad.
be big.
Yeah,
It's gonna be big.
awesome.
True.
It's gonna be big. I'm
You know, I
excited.
really like the direction this podcast is going. Honestly, I think we were talking about it the other day, Matthew. It's cross generational. We've got people
Yeah.
listening our age all the way up to retirees and whatnot. So
Yeah.
We really do, and I'll be honest. There are some moments when I feel like in my head I'm like, that probably wasn't good listening. But some of those moments, people come up to me on the streets and they're like, "Hey, man, I loved that part." Or
yeah, you're like,
which
well, I'm a
is-
terrible judge
I
of.
think they just
entertainment.
like the organic,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is cool because we
It's
are
a-
organic around here
Kind of feel
because
like
we don't
you're
know
there.
what we're doing.
Kind of feel
little
like you're
secret.
like that meme you sent me.
Which one?
Me listening to a podcast where you feel like you're part of it, but you're just
You're sitting
really
there next to it.
kind of listening. And, I mean, you want to chime in, but you can't.
Yeah. Did you
however
get that one?
was.
What's that?
I think I thought I sent it to both of us. It's like what it's like listening to a podcast, and there was like a billboard of people laughing and having a thing, and a guy sitting next to it eating cereal, laughing.
They're eating ice cream,
Yeah.
and he's trying to join in, but he's just watching.
I'm
Pretty funny.
starting to you guys. It hits you guys first, and I'm a BIL. I'm starting to get a little recognition in public.
There you go.
People are starting to know
yeah,
who
me
I
too. Me
There
too.
you go.
which is first because I've lived here my whole life, and I got to say the last probably 15 years, I don't think anybody's recognized me.
Well, Leonard's changing too.
But
Move-ins.
at the football game the other night, a few people, Justin Horton, I've known Justin for a while, but he came up and had a lot of good things to say.
Cool.
A few others too.
He's a P1.
He is a P1 of the show.
Man,
Shout out
he
to
is.
Justin Horton. Thanks for listening. We're gonna get you on here.
Thank you very
someday.
much.
Absolutely, we
One of
are
these.
going to get you
We're
on
going to
here.
start rotating some recap folks in here too. You probably noticed we had Kerry Murphy on. We had Kenneth
We had my
Fuller
bro.
on.
I reached out to a
missed one
couple people
tonight.
today, and we couldn't make it happen, but they're still
As
on the
hard
list.
as we worked this week, we came up a little empty on a recap.
Man, we're not the only ones busy right now.
Yeah, that's
Lots
true.
of folks are busy right now, getting a lot of stuff done. And all of my friends are coaching some kind of youth sport right now.
Dude. So I was talking to Matthew about this earlier this week. We have basketball on Tuesday night. We have jiu-jitsu on Wednesday night. Podcast on Thursday night. Jiu-jitsu or basketball, pick your adventure, on Friday night. And basketball and jiu-jitsu on Saturday.
Jeez.
It's awful.
Church on Sunday.
Church on Sunday. Yep.
Wow.
Or drill.
Or
the middle of
drill.
the- You know?
Wow, y'all got a lot going on.
Yeah,
No
it's-
wonder I never see y'all
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
I miss you guys.
You
Sometimes I
better
just-
get out of here, man.
Sometimes I just lay in my
You gotta-
bed and
you gotta
look at
be
the ceiling.
somewhere.
I know. I feel awkward just sitting here.
I got to say, though, we're doing it's technically 2 episodes, but we do 1 podcast day a week now. And I
Yeah.
feel like the quality of podcasts has maybe gone up.
We were playing around with some stuff the other day, music-wise, just trying to come up with a different. It's
Sounds like
raining.
rain. I can hear it in my
It's
headphones.
raining.
I love it.
And I usually can't hear any outside noise in my headphones.
Yeah,
Yeah, rainy times are coming. Cold.
they're on the way.
Cold is here.
Speaking of which, have you seen the weather for next week?
No,
Is
I
it
think
bad?
it's gonna
I
be
think it looked
good.
All right.
Oh, for the weekend?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the event's gonna be good, man.
I think
the
so
weather's gonna
too.
be good.
It's gonna be fun.
Let's
I'm
see.
excited. I'm excited most, I think, about the cornhole and about the music.
I'm gonna one up you here. I'm most excited to see how much money we can raise for the children.
Yeah, for sure. For
I
sure.
want to see Leonard turn out. I want to raise thousands of dollars.
Oh
for these
man,
people.
Ooh,
that'll
that'd
be
be
cool.
cool.
Do we have like a number goal in mind? That
$2,000 is what I think.
2,000?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But we got about 200 people interested.
think the other day Matthew and I might have said like 1,500
Well,
or something.
we got 200 people interested in coming.
Sure.
If they bring $20, that's $4,000.
Sure.
Right. So can we do 2,000? I think we can.
I had actually told some people that were interested in cornhole that it was a $10 entry.
Yes, that's what we
Oh.
meant. $10.
Yeah, $10.
I think
$10.
Matthew said $1, but
Yeah,
No,
I think
I
we
said
actually
10.
talked 10, and we talked. We said like I think we
Yeah.
threw it out as
yeah.
one,
So
like,
it's 10 to get in, and
Yeah.
that entry fee that gets you in the tournament, any of the tournaments, will go directly towards the toy drive,
Everything.
and
does.
you'll win a trophy if you win.
yeah, trophies.
I'd like to give other prizes, and maybe next year we can have some. Maybe some businesses will kick in
We'll
some
work on-
prizes.
Yeah, next year.
Maybe
be
we'll,
more
if you win
organized.
cornhole next year, you'll win an actual monster truck or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna practice.
a monster truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Gravedigger.
You have
too.
been working, huh?
Yeah, we'll see.
Jeez.
We'll see what's going on next year. Gravedigger, if you're listening.
Grave digger.
I want a monster truck. I want to win these trophies because they look cool.
They
Yeah,
do look
I want
cool.
one of
I'm
those
happy
at
we've
my
got 'em
house.
on the table right now.
Mm.
I'm
Pretty
enjoying
cool.
'em.
So, cornhole, ping pong, dominoes, bounce house.
I've got a giant Jenga set. I'm gonna bring
Giant
up here, too.
Jenga.
I've got a dartboard too. I'll bring up
and
here.
for those of you music lovers, there's going to be some music.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a rehearsal at my house this weekend, I think.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm going to bring my Strat that Michael built me because it deserves somebody so much better than me to play it.
Hey, here,
'Cause
play
you're
this.
Because you're not good.
Not in like the least.
I'm
Really.
just kidding.
Like I put
That's-
smoke on the water.
I
and
said
some
that last
Metallica.
time. Oh, there you go.
I've been kind of jokingly saying that I'm going to start a band and call that band Jason Fuller and the Horse Apples.
Okay.
So if you guys would like to audition for a role of one of the Horse Apples,
Yeah.
all you got to do is play some kind of instrument or
Well,
fake it.
I'm shaped like a horse apple. So, yeah.
or fake it, man.
Yeah.
If you can play some mean air guitar, we'll take you.
I've been in an air guitar band before
You
called
have?
Thin Air.
Yeah.
You
It
have.
was amazing.
We should maybe upload that video or something.
I shared it a few weeks ago
Did you?
to the 12 o'clock siren page.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That is correct.
Featuring Jim, James,
is
Lucas,
correct.
and Matt Becknell.
That's right.
It was an all-star cast. Gary McDonald as
Yeah.
the manager of the band.
He was
We
just-
Can't Hear You.
Yeah.
It was
We
one of the
Can't Hear-
bands he managed. For those of you who have no clue what we're talking about right now, I did a video in college about an air band that plays air instruments, drums.
Fictional, if you weren't aware.
Fictional, very very fictional.
Oh, this didn't really actually take place.
No,
Oh, that's too
but
bad.
we staged this as if this band was big on the air band circuit, worldwide, of course. And James was the air guitarist
Extraordinaire.
extraordinaire.
As
and
bad as I am
he-
at real guitar, I'm the opposite
He
at
stole
air
the
guitar.
show
I'm
at like
pretty good at
8
air guitar,
minutes
too.
and 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite part of cinematic history, I think, quite possibly. Jim McDonald on the air drums, Matt Becknell on the air bass,
Matt was impressive.
and Lucas Miles as frontman.
Lucas
Switch
is the
Harden,
perfect frontman for an air
who
band.
tore it up
Yeah.
like he was born to be an air
Oh yeah.
lip syncer guy.
Yeah.
He did a really good job. And then, of course, G-Mac, Mr. McDonald, Gary Mack was the manager of the air band, who was so influential in their rise. And at the end of the short documentary is a air lip syncing to Possum Kingdom by
Yep.
the Toadies
Yes.
in a twist of irony, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. But
was
it's
good.
kind of funny. Check it out on YouTube. Thin Air.
Pay attention to 8
Yeah.
minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, 8 minutes. Oh, man, it's greatness.
That's cool.
Oh.
James's guitar flip.
Yeah.
His air guitar flip is beautiful.
You may not see the guitar, but you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an air guitar.
Perfectly acted.
Well, guys,
Where we
it's
at?
been fun.
29 minutes and 30 seconds.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. I'm
What are y'all
hungry
eating
too.
for dinner?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. My wife is cooking, but she didn't tell me what.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I hope it's potato chip chicken. Do y'all ever have that?
No, we do have
Sounds
King
good.
Ranch chicken casserole where we use chips on top
I
of.
bought a crawfish fettuccine from Blue Bonnet Frozen, like little individual meal.
Oh,
They have
my.
that there?
Yeah.
Dude.
They had that, and they had like a bunch of Thanksgiving sides. Like it was all frozen, like sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, little kind of individual servings. So I got the
Good.
crawfish.
We actually ordered
Fettuccine.
a smoked turkey for next week from Blue Bonnet.
Cool.
And we're not taking it anywhere. We're just going to be fat and eat it at home for ourselves.
To answer your question, I like fried turkey.
Fried? Yeah,
That's
I kind
my
of like
thing.
fried. Smoked is second, and then baked,
We
traditional
might be
baked
doing a
would be
smoked
third.
one this year too. I'm doing Hong Kong Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Please
Yeah.
don't die.
Yeah.
Please come back.
I don't know how to work this
Yeah.
mixer. So if you
Right.
die, the 12 o'clock siren just goes away.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll
It's not
be
that
like
hard.
the
It'll
12
be-
o'clock going live on Facebook.
It should be
Yeah.
huge for listens.
Dude, you should go live from the 12 o'clock siren's Facebook
Yeah, so
in Hong Kong.
to our listeners, if James and I have to start this thing over from the ground up, that's why, because Matthew unfortunately did not make it back.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to, but if Matthew's going, I'm trying to talk him into running some guns over to there. The people, they're shooting fools with arrows.
Well, that's I'm trying not to be as. I don't want to be taking contraband and stuff.
Man,
Like I'm not even taking American flag stickers anymore.
you should totally
What
take.
about your tattoo?
I'm gonna have to have it lasered off.
You should totally take some AR-15s. You know.
Oh,
Right.
and upload this next week.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
1776. they booging over there, man.
They are booging.
But supposedly the town is pretty vacant, and flights should be open.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
that's
bet.
good. I
Yeah,
mean,
you'll be the only one on that flight.
Going there
Jack.
should be good. Coming
Can I get a
back
buddy
is still
pass?
questionable. I'm sure you could.
Probably
somehow,
could,
yeah,
right? Am I
absolutely.
D4 at this point?
You'd be flying in the undercarriage.
But that's okay.
No, that's
'cause-
cool.
Yeah, let's
Chilly.
do it.
Yeah,
Give me a pass. I'll go.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get to check some stuff out. It's only a short trip.
Yeah.
That's
You're
cool.
there for
You
only
and your
one
dad?
stay. Yeah.
Eat some street food.
Get there.
Try not to get shot with a fire
I
arrow.
think he said get there at 5, go out and try to do whatever you can before you can crash, then wake up the next day, do what you can, go to bed, and leave the next day.
Cool.
Man,
Yeah.
good luck to you, Matthew.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, bro.
Lose a day going, gain a day, crossing the
Uh-huh.
date line.
Mm.
So you leave.
That's how the other
You
half
leave-
lives, Jason.
you
We
leave-
don't know anything about that, do we?
You leave on
I
a Wednesday.
I know nothing about that.
You leave on a Wednesday at noon, let's say, and you get back. I think on a Wednesday at like 4.
Mm. It's weird.
Yeah,
That
That's
is weird.
yeah. And then vice versa, you lose a whole day when you go.
I don't know about any of that because I don't have the international traveler problems that Matthew
that.
has.
Well, I don't know.
Heard that.
Dad tells me.
Yeah.
Your dad was up
He
here
does a lot.
earlier.
He was up
Yeah,
here.
they just
I wish he'd
figured-
have sat
figured
around
it
on the
out.
Your
recap.
mother and your father
they-
were here trying to help get this place ready for the 30th.
Dude, I think it's going to be a good event,
I do
man.
too, man.
I'm really
I got
excited.
a good feeling.
Yep. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Thanks
They
to
came
Harvey's.
Sweep and vacuum. There's a lot of vacuuming going on in there.
Lots of dust,
Dust.
back.
Yep.
Shop
It
back.
looks
if you
pretty
will.
good in there, though.
Yep.
It's starting to
Think
look
it's
pretty
cleaning up.
legit, man.
Yeah.
Got her mopped up some of it today.
Heard that.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
Jason,
excited.
what are you listening to right now?
Let's see. Off the top of my head, if I had to pick a song for today, I would say "Rodeo" by the Future Birds.
Okay.
One word.
Can I throw one out or
sure.
two?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Iron Horse by Mean Mary.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you showed me that one.
Yeah.
I'll give you another one. "Less Honkin', More Tonkin"
All right.
by the Deslondes. That's another one to check
Have you
out.
worked on my my song title? Mr. Swipe Right.
I haven't, man. I'm not very musically
Not
gifted.
that I told you to do it or anything, but
We did
No.
talk about that.
I thought it'd be
Mr.
a good
Swipe
song.
Right. Matthew has an idea for
Be good,
a country song.
Brad Paisley song.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Like a
Wouldn't it-
That's
nationwide.
yeah. Or Jason Aldean, maybe.
Kevin Fowler might pull it off.
Maybe.
He gets kind of out there on that kind of
He
stuff.
does. He's not afraid of those gimmick songs.
Yep.
Which
I like him.
he's kind of made his
I
living.
dig him though.
Yeah, so check those songs out and get back to us. Tell us if they were poo-poo or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would like to hear it. You guys made a Christmas list?
I did.
What'd you ask for?
3D printer.
Cool.
Yeah. Want to print guns to run to Hong Kong?
Ooh, jeez. Not uploading this till
What about you,
Next
Matthew?
year.
What do you want for Christmas?
an Adidas tracksuit.
Cool. So you can
Ginger
be
bought one.
So I can be like my brothers and Whiskey
You
Myers.
can be like Tony and Jamie. Cool.
Ginger went out and bought one after listening to that.
Did she
episode,
really?
and
That's
she
awesome.
looks fabulous and comfortable in it.
Good.
Not gonna lie.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh.
I want one.
Yeah.
It's time.
Maybe we should all rock one up here.
I'm not scared of an Adidas 3-strap.
Let's do it.
I'll do that. I'll get that.
Should we all do different colors? You do like a white,
Yeah.
a black, and a
Red, gold,
or
green.
something. Red, gold,
You
green.
know the band Red,
Or
Gold,
blue,
Green.
gold, and white, maybe.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Can
Yeah.
we get some shell toes?
That'd be cool.
Shell toes.
I've
are a
still
must.
got some.
I still have
Yeah,
some. too.
Matthew wears them
Oh,
unironically.
I have some that are made of hemp.
I wear them now because they protect my toes.
yeah, yeah.
They're
It
actually,
used to be a fashion statement. Now I'm just old.
Well, that's cool. You know what I want for Christmas?
what do you want?
Dallas.
Oh,